Fani Willis is finally breaking her silence. Check this out.
All the glory I receive, it's his grace, not a perfect me. We are at a time in history, people. Hear me on this. We are at a time in history when you can no longer sit back and just let other folks do it. You cannot expect black women to be perfect and save the world. The Lord is completing us. We are not perfect. We need your prayers. We need to be allowed to stumble. We need grace. With that kind of support, we will move mountains and do Jesus' will, stumbling all the way. So his flawed, hard-headed, and imperfect child has a message for each of you today. Please find a way to do your extraordinary, God-given assignment and make this community and the world a better place for all of his people. See, it is never about who you are. It is always about the great I am and who he is. See, we are all flawed, sinners, unworthy, imperfect, damaged, but we are qualified upon his calling. You can find common ground with people of all different ideologies if you simply commit yourself to being obedient and steadfast in your efforts and his word. If you commit yourself, God will turn your hard-headed self into the extraordinary for his kingdom. Thank you.
And of course, somebody has to try to, use that race, try to swipe the race card, man. However, in this particular case, obviously, if you are religious or you are a firm believer in God, you definitely can agree with some of the things that she was speaking. However, the whole time as I was hearing it, the only thing I kept thinking was, but this doesn't also mean that you can't take accountability for your actions. If you don't know, she's been accused of hiring a personal, she did actually hire a personal injury attorney that had no prior persecution experience and paid him over $500,000 as they went on vacations and used taxpayers' funds to fund these vacations. And as someone pointed out here in the comments, there is a difference between stumbling and committing a crime. Fani Willis stole from Georgia taxpayer to enrich herself via her lover. Now, while I do support anybody who's on a journey to follow what's right and to do what's right, I don't think that that's exactly what's happening here. And I only say that because it seems like she's asking everybody to say, hey, yeah, I made a mistake, but let's breeze past this. Let me, get a permission slip. And hear me out. All I'm saying is your skin color does not give you permission to be able to be disingenuous and dishonest. And also to be doing some pretty foul things behind the scenes. And all I'm saying is, no hate, no sort of shade to you turning to God in your times of need. That's what I think everybody should do. However, this seems more like a strategy, a victim mentality kind of strategy, simply because throughout this, anytime you've been campaigning or I've heard anything about you, it hasn't included church to no capacity. But I'm also ignorant. I haven't seen all the clips and things of that nature, so I'll put that out there. But yeah, I haven't known you to be somebody who's extra religious about her public responses. So I'll say, of course, man, acknowledging your shortcomings and acknowledging that you're not perfect, is something that we applaud, but it does not exempt you from your consequences. And I'm a firm believer that no matter the color of your skin, man, accountability has to be at the forefront every time. The situation concerning society and politics is becoming increasingly chaotic, and it's evident that our government is grappling with a substantial and ongoing debt issue. This turbulence could potentially have an impact on our banking and financial circumstance. Both our government and financial institutions are actively pursuing the elimination of cash transactions and a transition to a central bank digital currency. This shift would allow monitoring of every transaction, essentially making an end of financial privacy. It's undeniably concerning. And this is why it's crucial to diversify your investments and protect your savings in this current era of government, aka the Lionomics era. To navigate this, I recommend guidance from the experts over at the veteran-owned Midas Gold Group, who have been assisting individuals across the nation for more than a decade and safeguarding their wealth and families through physical assets like gold, silver, and other precious metals. The reliability of gold quite simply speaks for itself. I want you to take advantage of this offer, so text Kingdom to 232425 and receive some free silver. Yes, you heard me correct. You can also reach out to Midas Gold Group by calling them on the number displayed on the screen or by visiting the website at MidasGoldGroup.com. You can even have direct communication with the owners who possess decades of experience in the gold and silver markets. So once again, don't hesitate. Do it right now. Text Kingdom to 232425 or call Midas Gold Group at 480-360-3000 or just visit the website, MidasGoldGroup.com. Now, in her defense, at this moment, she's saying that they're only questioning one.
But dear God, are you listening? Why does Commissioner Thorne and so many others question my decision in a special counsel? Lord, your flawed, hard-headed, and imperfect child, I'm a little confused. I appointed 3 special counsel, as is my right to do, paid them all the same hourly rate. They only attacked one. I hired one white woman, a good personal friend and great lawyer, a superstar, I tell you. I hired one white man, brilliant, my friend, and a great lawyer. And I hired one black man, another superstar, a great friend, and a great lawyer. Oh Lord, they gonna be mad when I call them out on this nonsense. First thing they say, oh, she gonna play the race card now.
Sounds like more of a confession to me, personally. I could be wrong, but it sounds more like a confession. You said that everybody else is gonna play the race card, but then you go on to say that a lot of this is because you're a black woman. You see, I guess judging people by the content of their character, as somebody pointed out in the comments, as MLK, which is also his birthday today. So happy birthday, Martin Luther King. He said that, I guess, content of their character, not the color of their skin, isn't working out for people these days.